Hey friends of the twins, and welcome back to the channel. Well, in today's video we're going to be sharing more Christmas decorating here at my home. This is Rhonda, and we're actually going to be in the formal dining room, and I want to say a very special thank you to today's sponsor, Homary. Now, this isn't the first time that we have worked with Homary. We always enjoy working with them because they have such beautiful quality home decor. If you all will remember my new lighting here in the living room, it actually came from Homary. And I can definitely say that it has been a welcome change. The space is so much brighter and it is absolutely stunning to look at. One of the things that we love about Homary also is that they have such unique and beautiful accessories for your home. It is always our goal to share with y'all some of the prettiest decor finds that we come across. And with Homary, whether your style is more modern or traditional, they just have such a nice variety for living room, bathroom. Here you have the beautiful sinks. They have gorgeous faucets, just a little bit of everything for your home. They are truly a lifestyle brand. I'm going to have the discount code linked for you down in the description box. And friends of the twins, y'all go over and check out the site. There are also holiday sales going on as we approach the Christmas holiday, and you will not be disappointed. Today I'm going to be sharing with you this gorgeous 5'7" vintage Baroque floor mirror, and it is absolutely stunning. It is just gorgeous. Now you see me unboxing it here in the living room. Initially, this is a room that I was going to put it in, but then I had a second thought, and I do that often. Y'all know that I do. I'll start out with one plan, but hey, plans are subject to change. That is the joy for me in piddling around the house, as I always like to say. So we have finally made it here into the formal dining room, and I'm gonna go ahead. At first I wasn't going to put up a tree in here, but then I said, you know what, why not? I have been overly excited this year for Christmas, more so than last year. I just kind of go, I just kind of play it by ear, year by year. Last year, I did not want to kind of go all out with the Christmas decor, but I don't know, for some reason this year, I have wanted to go all out. And so, I have multiple trees here around the house, and I do plan on sharing a Christmas home tour. So we're going to start here with a pencil tree. It fits the space perfectly. Is anybody else like me? Anybody else really loving the pencil trees? I love the fact that pencil trees do not take up a lot of space in a room, but they do make a big impact. So I'm really enjoying that. And I was sharing with you my gorgeous florals that I picked up at a thrift store. I have a total, I think, of 8 or 9. I either have 8 of them and I paid $9, or I have 9 of them and I paid $8. It is one of the two. But they are absolutely stunning. And so I decided to just go ahead and start with my tree topper and work my way down. I shared with y'all in a previous video, I do believe it was my Christmas haul video, the fact that I had purchased a lot of sashes from Amazon. I think they were like 25 in a pack, and I paid about $35 for them. I've been using them a lot around the house with my Christmas decor. And friends of the twins, y'all, I am so glad that I made the choice to purchase the sashes and use them for Christmas. You want to know why? Well, 2 of my daughters have come to my house and left with sack loads of my Christmas decor. One daughter actually left with my Christmas tree. Yes, ma'am. my 7.5-foot Christmas tree that I had up last year in the living room. She took it right on back to her house, as well as a huge wreath that I've had for a number of years. She took that. 3 daughters. Another daughter came. She took how many of y'all remember the tree that I got last year from Family Dollar that I had in the breakfast nook? One daughter took that tree, as well as trimmings for the tree and decor pieces, placemats, napkin rings, that kind of thing for her Christmas table setting. Another daughter took another bag full of Christmas decor. So I am glad to have these sashes. I have tried to work with them and use all of them and make them, they've definitely gone a long way with my Christmas decorating this year. This gorgeous ribbon that I'm going to be adding here, I also shared with y'all in a haul. It has been just absolutely stunning, y'all. I picked it up from Amazon, and I think it was like 25 feet for $9.99. And I am figuring out ways to use it without cutting it. I'm not ready to cut it yet. I did purchase, initially I purchased 1 roll, and when it came it was so beautiful that I went back and I purchased 2 more rolls of it. Since the kids have come along and taken a lot of my Christmas decor, I will definitely be on the lookout for more. I am going to wait probably until the week of Christmas, and definitely I will be out the day after Christmas. I do have in mind that I would like to add to my collection a couple of Santas. I like the 3-foot Santas. I like the larger ones, so I'm going to be looking out for a couple of those, maybe a couple of reindeer, a couple of pieces that I would like to have from now on and maybe one day eventually pass down to the kids. So I'm going to be looking for some of those more, I don't want to say pricier pieces, because I hope that they won't be pricey the day after Christmas, but y'all get what I'm saying. I'm gonna be looking for me some nice pieces to add to my collection this year. This is the first time that I am adding garland to my light fixture here, and it is exciting for me. I picked up this garland at Joann's, and I shared that with y'all in a video or 2 ago, and it was actually 70% off. So I paid $6 for each garland, and I'm gonna be using 2 of them here. Friends of the Twins, no matter what is trending or most popular in the world of decorating, your girl is always gonna remain true to herself. To thine own self be true. This lighting fixture I have had for years. I got it from Progressive Lighting years ago. It is a true statement of what I feel like is my true design style. It is in a Tuscan style with a wrought iron in the black. And here we are 10, 12, maybe even 15 years later, and I still love it just as much now as I ever did before. I mentioned earlier, my initial plan was to put this gorgeous mirror in the living room, but then on second thought, I knew that it would fit the space better here in the formal dining room, and it has really turned out to be the best choice. So what I'm doing now, friends of the twins, is I am working on the centerpiece for this formal dining, the table setting. And I'm just taking the boxes that some of my ornaments that I purchased from Ross. These are actually the boxes that those ornaments came in. But when I looked at them, I said, you know what? These are kind of too pretty for me just to throw in the trash. I am not finished decorating here in the house yet. So let me just hang on to these for a little while and see what, if anything, I come up with. And sure enough, when it came time to give thought to this formal table setting, I knew that they would be perfect. I always like and enjoy a larger centerpiece on my dining table, especially here in the formal dining room. I know that, you know, if I were having a dinner party, of course I would remove it, you know, to facilitate conversation and, you know, communication with my guests, of course. But typically we don't use this formal dining room a whole lot. Every now and then, you know, we will use the formal dining room, but really, y'all, this room, I like to keep it set up really pretty just for me, just so in case I just want to walk by and take a glance. And so I prefer, y'all know I'm a big and a bold kind of girl, so I prefer a larger centerpiece when it comes to the formal dining room. Now I will go smaller at times there in the breakfast nook, because that is actually the table that we use every day. But your girl, yep, she's gonna go all out right here for the formal dining room with that centerpiece. This is one of those occasions where I feel like this centerpiece needs to be elevated. I've told y'all before, certain things to me just look better if you would simply just raise them up a little bit. So I just took that riser and set my centerpiece on it. And next, I wanted to share with y'all, I picked these up from Ross. I'm sure that a lot of you have seen these. These are actually pieces of wall decor. But, you know, when I looked at them the other day, they looked like icicles. And so I thought that they would be another perfect element to add here in the formal dining room. So yep, I am going to be hanging them, and they will be Christmas icicles. And these are some extra long candles that I found at the Goodwill. They came in a bundle of 2 candles for $1.09, and I have 3 bundles, you know, to make a total of 6. I love these because of, you know, they're being extra long. Extra long candles just add a little bit of drama for me. And then I'm gonna take some black velvet ribbon that I picked up at our recent stop over at Joann's, and I love the white candles, but they didn't pop out enough as I kind of looked at everything that I was putting together there in the formal dining room. So I remembered that I had this ribbon, and I actually bought that ribbon, y'all, for the ivory color to put in my grandbaby's hair for her Christmas pictures. So I knew that that black velvet would be perfect, and that it would be an easy, economical, you know, simple way to embellish that candle and make it be, you know, give it just a little bit more pop.